5 minutes and to the point. And it's kind of interesting that what I wanted to talk about, I had planned, and then Pastor Bernie kept on mentioning about purpose, and that's what I want to speak about tonight. The importance of having a purpose in your speech. We all know about this specific purpose statement, but as Pastor Bernie mentioned, oftentimes we slide by it and we forget about it, and we don't emphasize it as much as we should. So when people come to hear you speak, they want to hear exactly what you want to speak about, and why should they even listen to you. And that should be, you say, well, they have no choice, they're here in club. But part of your giving them a reason for listening to you should be in the purpose statement of your speech. And 4 points I'd like to make. As you establish your purpose, these are the questions you should ask yourself. First, what do you want the audience to learn or to do? That should be quite clear to you. You're going to give a speech. You're not just speaking for practice. You want them to learn something, you want them to do something. What is it? You should be able to answer that question. If you can't answer that question, you don't really have a purpose, do you? So first thing, what do you want the audience to learn or to do from listening to you? Second, if you're making an argument, or is it like you're trying to persuade or stir to action, why do you want them to agree with you? Give them a good reason for agreeing with you as you go through your speech. So in your purpose, I want to talk about why organic foods are good for you, why they are healthier for you. And I will show you that as we go through. Point number 1, they don't have chemicals, so they don't give you cancer. I think Ben spoke about, what's it, Ben? Environmental. Oh, yeah, Linda. Yeah. So let them know why should they agree with you. That's point 2. Point 3, and this is a little intriguing one. If people already agree with you, why are you giving the speech? In other words, give them something that challenges your thinking a little. In other words, don't give something that is so obvious that there's nothing to be learned from it. It may mean that you have to dig a little deeper. So don't just give a speech that everybody already knows the topic and everybody already agrees with you. It becomes too easy. Give them something a little more challenging, which means that you will be challenged. You have to dig a little deeper. And another one, how can the audience benefit from what you have to say? Try to give something that's really going to be useful for the audience. And 3 sub-points in a sense, and Pastor Bernie alluded to them. 3 very simple things. First of all, you give them the purpose of your speech. Then you tell them what you're going to tell them. So already, we're going to talk about why organic foods are good for you. And second, then you tell them. You give them the reasons. Reason 1, reason 2, reason 3. And then finally, you give a quick recap. You tell them what you've already told them. So you give the purpose, that's your big banner. You tell them what you're going to tell them. You go ahead and give the points, and then you give a quick recap. A quick recap of what you've already told them. So everything should be encapsulated in there. And today, I've been talking about what's your purpose. So you want your audience to learn. I want you to learn and to have a better specific purpose statement so your speeches can be more effective. And I want you to learn to give your audience reasons to listen to you. My reason from my perspective, that why you should listen to me, so you can be a better and more efficient and more effective speaker with more effective speeches. And in that way will benefit you and your future audiences. So I've told you what I was going to tell you, and that's the end of it.